Hello, dear students of class 4, and welcome to yet another online class of science. Dear students, today we'll be doing the fourth lesson from your science book, Plants in the Surrounding and Environment. You see, apart from humans and animals, plants are the other living creature that inhabit this planet, and plants are very important for us. In fact, in your previous class science, you have already covered a lot about plants. So today we will be going through plant parts in detail. Okay, so first let's draw a typical plant. Children, what you are seeing in front of you is a very typical plants picture. Now we'll try to bring out all its parts. Now normally a plant is divided into two parts. The part which is above the ground and the part which is below the ground. The part which is below the ground is known as root, and the part which is above the ground is known as shoot. Please remember this one. The part of the plant which lies under the ground, below the ground, is known as root, and the part of the plant which lies above the ground is called shoot. Now root comprises of only root and root hair. Root and root hair. Their main function is to absorb the water and minerals from the soil and send it up to leaves where food can be made. Okay, but the shoot comprises of stem. Shoot comprises of stem. Then you have branches, leaves, flower, and fruit. So you see, root part comprises only of root and root hair. Okay, this small fiber like structures. But the shoot, it consists of the main towering branch, that's stem, then the subdivisions of the stem which grow towards in all directions, their branches. Then you have the green leaves. Okay, the leaves are the most important part of the plant because they prepare food for the plant. They prepare food for the plant. They are also known as kitchen of a plant. Okay, green leaves are also called kitchen of the plant. Then you have flowers from which the fruits come out, and the fruit, the edible productive substance of the plant, which houses the seed. In most of the plants, the seeds are found enclosed within the fruit. So these are the two, you can say, parts of the plants. Okay, parts of a plant. I said two because two main parts are root and shoot, and the subdivisions of shoot are stem, branch, leaf, flower, and fruit. Okay, so these are the main parts. Now we'll read about them in detail from the book itself. Let's see what the book has to say. A plant has two main parts, the root and the shoot. The shoot comprises of the following part. Like I already told you, flower. The flower forms the fruit. The main function of the flower is to turn into fruit after the germination, after the fertilization process is over. Number two, you have fruit. Most fruits contain seeds. A fruit may have one, few, or many seeds. Like example, if you take the example of lychee, it has one seed. If you take the example of an apple, it can have two seeds. But if you take the example of a watermelon, it can have many seeds. A mango has only one seed. Apple and orange have a few seeds. Papaya and watermelon have many seeds. Leaf. Leaves differ in shape and size. Remember, all the leaves are not of this same manner. You have seen the leaves outside. Some leaves are big, some leaves are small. Right? Some leaves have a very different shape. They are generally green in color, and they are green in color because leaves contain a very special substance called chlorophyll. 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 Okay, leaves contain a very special substance known as chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is what gives the leaf its green color, and it is also very helpful in preparing food for the plant. The food for the plant is prepared inside leaves in the presence of sunlight, air, and water. Now, in order to prepare the food, leaf needs sunlight, air, and water. Apart from chlorophyll, it needs sunlight, air, and water. Water it gets from the ground. Air, that is carbon dioxide, is taken in by the leaf itself, and the leaves only trap the sunlight. Okay, trap the sunlight from the sun and prepare the food. Stem. The stem gives support to the plant. It carries water and food to all other parts of the plant. You can say this is the main junction. The stem is the main junction of the plant. It provides support to the plants. Plants can stand because of stem. Okay, not only that, the food, water, mineral, prepared food, everything passes to all parts of the plant through stem only. Okay, and this stem only goes on to subdivide into branches. It goes up, it gets subdivided into branches. And then comes root. The part of the plant that usually grows below the soil is called the root. Now, dear children, roots are also of two types. Roots are also of two types. You have taproot and you have fibrous root. Taproot and fibrous root. Taproot, it contains of a thick main root with few root hairs. Okay, taproot, it contains of a thick fat main root and few root hairs, whereas fibrous root, it has no main thick root. From the beginning only, it is only comprised of root hair. It is only comprised of root hair. Understood? So you can see the difference from the drawing itself. It has a main thick root and few root hairs, whereas the fibrous root only contains fiber, only contains what you call the root hair. There is no main thick root. This is the basic difference between a taproot and a fibrous root. Now let's see what the book has to say on this. Roots are of two types, taproot and fibrous root. Taproot, it consists of a thick main root from which thin roots grow. Plants such as pea, carrot and hibiscus have taproot. These three plants, pea, carrot, hibiscus, they have taproot. But fibrous root, it consists of mainly thin and bushy roots instead of one main root. Plants such as wheat, rice and grass. Wheat, rice and grass, they have fibrous roots. Okay. So you can see the difference in the drawing itself. It has one main thick root, whereas fibrous root, it has bushy root like root hairs. Okay. But no thick main root. Now let's look at function of roots. The following functions of root are the following. The main functions of the root are the following. Number one, root help the plant stay fixed in the soil. Roots act like anchor for the plant. Root hold the soil tightly and help the plant stand strong even if it's either windy or floody. Understood? The plant only gets uprooted when roots are not strong enough to hold the soil. Next, root absorb water and minerals from the soil. Water and minerals help the plant prepare its food. I told you this while talking to you about the plant parts only. The main function of the root, in fact the main work of the root, is to absorb the water and minerals from the soil and send it upward to the leaf, where with the help of chlorophyll, sunlight and air, that is carbon dioxide, the leaves prepare the food. Okay, but the main thing required for that is water and minerals, and that water and minerals is absorbed by the root from the soil and is sent up to the leaves. Next, root of plants such as carrot, turnip, radish and beetroot are thick and fleshy because food prepared by plant is stored in them. We eat these roots as vegetable. Now see, there are some plants whose roots are eaten as food. Like you have carrot, you have turnip, you have radish and beetroot. The main root is very thick. The main root is very thick. In fact, in case of, you can say, like turnip and beetroot, they are in the shape of bulb. Why? All the prepared food of the plant is stored in those bulbs only. And time to time, in case of deficiency, in case due to some reason plant is not able to prepare the food, the fleshy part is utilized by the plant as food. But we humans have also learned to eat it. We humans have learned to, eat it as an edible part. So these are few things we eat, and in fact we eat them mostly raw in form of salad, like turnip, radish, beetroot and all. We like to take them mostly as salad. Okay, so these are the functions of root. Now dear children, today we will stop here. You have a question part. Okay, I'll be providing you with the pic. Your work will be to complete this one in copy. Okay, and also you will have to draw this brinjal plant and label all its parts. These two will be your homework. The pic will be provided to you. Please complete the work. Okay. Thank you very much. Stay safe.